is Comedy Fight Club!
Comedy Fight Club, how you doing tonight? Yeah! How you doing tonight? First up, give it up for the return of Dalton Pruitt. You guys ready for some blood tonight? Yeah! Hell yeah, dude, I'm gonna preview the matches, preview the blood you're about to see spilled tonight. The first battle tonight, Sean McCracken versus Dory Dimples. Dory is running late, it won't happen. Very surprising that Dory is running late. Sean McCracken Sean McCracken did come all the way up from Jersey Shore to put a woman down on Women's History Month. So give him an applause for that, guys. Sean also recently recovered from chickenpox, which I thought was a baby illness, but he got it as an adult. Apparently you can get it as an adult if you haven't gotten it as a child. So he didn't have friends, but he's here tonight. He's going to be all of our friends tonight. The first battle that you will see, Lana Epstein versus Alex Grubard. Alex Grubard is a nice guy who's been doing comedy for a very long time, and he smokes a lot of weed. Those are not necessarily things that help you out at Comedy Fight Club. He is a legitimately good guy, and I'm worried he won't be mean enough. Lana Epstein, on the other hand, and this is true, texted Alex's wife for tips on Alex Grubard and embarrassing things about him. Lana wants to win so bad she's trying to turn his own wife against him. But damn, dude, who's going to win tonight? I think it's Women's History Month. I think Lana's going to win this one tonight. Yeah. Next up, Alex Shklar versus Jason Stroud. Yeah. This is Alex's second fight in Comedy Fight Club, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, he lost the first one. And it bummed him out, and I know because he texted me about it for multiple days. If you lose the Comedy Fight Club and want to figure it out, you can text me about it for one day, but once we get to day 2, it's too many days. And you've got to move on. Will Alex win tonight and redeem himself, or will I be talking to him for the next few days on Instagram Messenger? We're going to find out tonight. Next up, Tristan Haggerty versus Eli DiSabato. Hey, do you guys here know Pat Haggerty? Yeah. What if I told you he has a brother that writes for Trevor Noah? Wouldn't that be great to see him do Comedy Fight Club? That is not the brother that is fighting tonight. Instead, we're getting Tristan Haggerty, who is a backyard wrestler. So that means he's done some sort of kind of combat. He's ready to battle tonight. Tristan, you gonna beat Eli tonight? Yes. Pat, do you think he's gonna win tonight? Uh-huh. Dude, the Haggertys are fucking united. I think Tristan's gonna win this one tonight. And the main event tonight, Jake Vevera versus Fluke Human. Let me tell you something about Fluke Human. He can battle rap, he can skate, and he can roast battle. He's the coolest kid in all of 6th grade. Hey, you know what, Fluke? Come up here for 1 second. Guys, I'm gonna bring Fluke up real quick. To prove how cool Fluke is, I want him to do a quick freestyle rap on Women's History Month.
Yo, women's history, that's some hard shit to me. They had to go through shit mentally, spiritually, and physically. AIDS.
what is Jake Vevera gonna do against a guy that knows how to do it all? But there's one thing that Jake knows how to do that Fluke does not know how to do, and that's start a family. Guys, Jake Vevera announced this week that he's having a son. Give it up for that. That means Jake is fighting for his whole family tonight. He's a family man. I think he's gonna beat Fluke. You guys ready to start the fight tonight? You guys ready to start the fight club? Let's do it. Give it up for your commissioner, Matt Maran.
Tonight, egos will be wounded, feelings will be hurt, because we don't come here to make friends, we come here to fight! This is humiliation, this is brutality, anything goes, no holds barred, this is Comedy Fight Club! Thank you all for coming out tonight. I am the official commissioner of Comedy Fight Club, the sleeveless wonder of the world, Matt Maran. We are on Twitter and Instagram thanks to Comedy Fight NYC, thanks to our social media hipster. Give it up for Niko and helping us build. We got Brandon Bulls and Johnny Glover. Got a great show in store for you tonight. Most of you have been to the show before. For those of you who haven't, this is a roast battle show. People are going to be getting up here saying really mean, vicious, offensive shit to each other. Stuff you're not supposed to say. But we're all here to have a good time, so no one's going to get offended. Does that sound good? Yeah. We'll go over the rules here at Comedy Fight Club. 2 fighters will get up on this stage. For each undercard fight, it's going to be 5 jokes tit for tat. Main event's going to be a 3-round battle. And the winners of each of these fights are going to be picked by an amazing judges panel. Fight Club, give it up for our judges! And up first, I have to mention Anthony Cumia could not be here tonight. He was supposed to be, but he got caught in a 16-year-old. It would have been nice to have a radio legend here tonight, but Opie said no also, so... We'll get to the judges that we do have here. Up first, he is 1/3 of the Locker Room Talk podcast. You've heard him on the Legion of Skanks. Give it up for Joe Gorman.
I guess it's fine.
There you go.
There we go.
What's up, Joe? How you doing?
Nice trying to silence me, Matt.
How you feeling tonight, Joe?
Nervous and overwhelmed, my friend.
You're one of our favorite judges here. You've been a main eventer on the show before. What is your advice to the fighters coming up on stage tonight?
I would say to our everyone competing, do the opposite of what Matt did, which was be complimentary, all right? He was saying how fucking funny and smart and cool and handsome and 5'7" I was. Don't do that. Be negative and tear each other down. And if you make your opponent shed a tear, I'll give you an extra point.
All right, Frank, give it up for that short, gay little weirdo, Joe Gorman! And up next from the Young Guns podcast, started out doing the roast battles in LA. He's killed it here at Comedy Fight Club. Give it up for Robbie Goodwin.
Hello. Does this work? All right, hell yeah, it's working.
What's up? How you doing tonight, Robbie?
It's good. I'm filling in for Cumia, so I have a bunch of black crime statistics pulled up.
Damn, I should have told you. If Dory Dimples knew Anthony Cumia wasn't going to be judging, she might have shown up on time. Robbie, you judged the show a whole bunch of times before. What can the fighters do to get your vote tonight?
Try not to let Geno interrupt you, and no, just kidding. He's interrupting me, yeah. Yeah, I say this every time, but have fun, because whether you win or lose, it won't affect your career at all. So have a good time, everybody.
Fight Club, give it up for Robbie Goodwin! And up next, from In Hot Water on Compound Media, one of our favorites here. Give it up for Geno Bisconte! What's up, Geno? How are you?
Oh, if I was doing anything better, I couldn't stand it, pal.
You You're one of our favorite judges here. You've judged the show a bunch of times before. What is your advice to the fighters coming up on stage tonight?
Just be yourselves. I mean, you saw Dalton. He went on. He talked about having mental illness and didn't stop swaying the whole time. Was anyone else freaked out by fucking that? Never stopped swaying back and forth.
We all have known Dalton for a while. It takes a lot to freak us out from him at this point.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm on good behavior.
Fair enough.
Fight Club, give it up one more time for Geno Bisconte. And up next from OnlyFans, you've heard her on Jim and Sam. Give it up for Kerryn Feehan.
Yes.
What's up? How are you tonight, Kerryn?
I'm good. Dalton was standing still. Geno's just an alcoholic. He's totally fine.
Swaying back.
No, you're drunk. It's 9:30 on a Sunday. Get a grip. I'm so happy to be here. I'm looking forward to these battles. I hope people are mean and ruthless. I'm sorry Anthony wasn't here. He was coming when he found out my real age. He turned his car around.
Kerryn, you've judged the show a bunch of times before. What can the fighters do on this stage to get your vote in their fight?
Pull your dick out.
Pull your dick out. Fight Club, give it up for public nudity. Give it up for Kerryn Feehan and all of our judges. Now, the show would not be what it is without our amazing officials. They work behind the scenes to make this show happen. Up first, the big dog. You saw him earlier. It's Henely. And our spirit animal, the most hyped man you know, the Comedy Fight Club champion, Ben Miller. And closing us out tonight will be our goofball. Give it up for Patrick Haggerty. And finally, maybe my favorite part of the show, it is our amazing DJ Fight Club. I need you to give it up for DJ Don't Believe Women. What do you say, Fight Club? Are you ready to see some fights tonight? No, I need more than that. I said, are you ready to see some fucking fights tonight? Let's get this started up. First, we have an undercard fight scheduled of 5 jokes, tit for tat. Introducing first, she looks like she uses pumpkin spice as lube, Lana Epstein! How are you doing, Lana? You ready for this fight?
I'm so ready, it's crazy.
We are going to beat your opponent now. I'm going to try not to be biased. Him and I ate a Cracker Barrel once, so he's a very close friend of mine. He's been doing comedy so long, he shouldn't have to do Comedy Fight Club anymore. But he's here anyway. Give it up for Grubard! 5 jokes, tit for tat. Lana, Alex, which one of you two wants to go first?
I'm gonna go first.
Lana's going first. Alex is going second. Fight Club, I need some energy. Are you ready for your first fight of the night? 5 jokes starting with Lana. This fight starts now.
If Alex had a nickel for every time he says, during a set, he wouldn't have to share a car with his girlfriend anymore.
Yeah. Lana Epstein, Epstein, time to take another improv class.
The bag
DJ talk over women.
The bags under Alex's eyes make him look like both the school shooter and his victim.
Hell yeah. Lana Epstein, so she's a very nice person. She also does stand-up comedy. I would recommend checking out all of the photos she has on the internet. There you go.
The wealthy white
What? Oh, what are you talking about, man?
Avoid the videos.
Oh, we're still doing it? The wealthy white town Alex grew up in has 3 funeral parlors, and I'm shocked that none of them are named All Afterlives Matter. Okay.
Thanks, Miss Jew Jersey. You look like you work at Lulu Peach Eggplant Banana.
Instead of Lululemon.
Yeah.
Right. I was gonna go a different way with the eggplant, but you're better.
Oh, come on, guys.
Alex,
Last joke.
Alex is so dull, his pronouns are who? Him?
Perfect. Yeah! This is a big show for you. Yeah, we were supposed to do this battle last month, but Lana got COVID, she lost her sense of smell, and unfortunately did not gain a sense of humor.
Give it up for your first fight of the night! We're gonna go to you guys first. I forgot the part where I tell you that you're a judge also, but most of you have been here before. So, we're gonna go to you first. Is the winner of this fight Alex Grubard? Hell yeah, you got the no fucking pity claps rule, I didn't even say it. Or is the winner of this fight Lana Epstein? Crowd vote goes to Lana. We'll go to our judges. Joe Gorman, we'll start with you. What did you think of this fight?
Oh man, dude.
Joe just looked up some pictures of Lana online.
Wait, yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I'm gonna look that up later. I wanted to be unbiased in my judgment. Let me tell you something, man. Alex, I came in like prepared to vote for you because here's this disheveled dude, like under 6 foot, cuffs his jean pants, that's what I'm about, dude. Yo, dude, I never fucking hem my fucking jeans, and I hate admitting that I'm not a 32 length, dude. So I cuff it. What can we do? That being said, Lana had stronger bit. She got the only applause break of the night. You know? Who knows? So far, yeah. So even though it's Women's History Month and it goes against every moral of my being as an alpha male, as a connoisseur of comedy, and as a judge, I'm voting for Lana.
2 votes for Lana. Robbie Goodwin.
The funniest part of the battle is Alex going in for a handshake and Lana giving him a face. I don't blame her, because this looks like you're getting sexually harassed at a Weezer concert. Lana, you're the first Epstein I haven't liked. Epstein didn't kill. Alright, you were fine. You were good. No, it's just the energy, it reminded me of like a high school presentation, but Lonnie had some good zingers. Alex, I'll probably see you at some open mic at some point. I'll be like, hey, yeah, good job, but you didn't do a very good job. But see you at Pine Box, buddy. Can you sign me up? I'm getting it to Lana.
Another vote for Lana Epstein. Geno Bisconte.
All right, I'm gonna, what is it, 3-zip? I'm gonna vote for Alex just to keep it close. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't fucking beat her, dude. I mean, trust me, you're doing great. You're a good-looking guy. She's way too hot to be doing comedy. She should be fucking a successful comedian, but she's doing this with you. But I will say, she looks like Mika if she didn't fuck. All right, so here's my point. Either way, I can't pronounce her name, cum dumpster. So the point is, thanks, sweet tits. The point is, and we'll get to your eating disorder. The point is, you two were great. These people need to lighten the fuck up. I get it. We're all waiting for fucking Dalton to open fucking fire. But let's assume he doesn't. Like, he's sitting next to a terrorist who could yell Allah and explode at any minute. But you guys were fucking great. Yes, sweet tits. And you, buddy, it's gonna happen for you. Fucking poor man's Mark Norman. All right, so... So I voted for him, so it's not 3-1 and he doesn't go home and fucking jump on his grenade. You go ahead.
1 vote for Alex Grubard and 3 for Lana. So Lana's got it wrapped up. But Kerryn Feehan, your final thoughts.
I'd just like to give it up for Geno Blame the Crowd Bisconte.
It's like it's my set.
So used to doing that. No, this was bad, but yeah, Lululemon. You could first of all, her last name's Epstein. Like you didn't do any. Like you couldn't find anything. Even fucking Robbie just did that.
And he's terrible.
No. You guys are like both look like the models for like You Must Be This Tall to Ride This Ride, and neither of you are. I'm gonna give it to Lana.
They're both like Burger King kids who fell off completely. But another vote for Lana. Fight Club, give it up for the winner of this fight, Lana Epstein.
You guys are great. Really great stuff.
What do you say, Fight Club? Are you ready for your next fight?
Yeah!
I need more than that. I said, are you ready for your next fight? Introducing first, he's from Russia, but don't worry, he's never even invaded a woman. Shklar! And his opponent, his belly is biggie, his penis is small. Stroud! If our music was working, you would have come out to a Biggie Small song, that joke would have made more sense. But okay. 5 jokes, tit for tat. Jason, Alex, which one of you two wants to go first?
You go. I'll go first.
Alex is going first. Jason's going second. One more time, Fight Club. Are you ready for this fight? 5 jokes, starting with Alex. This fight starts now.
Jason, is this a song? Yeah. Jason describes himself as habitually single. In other words, he's got a habit of getting zero pussy. Right?
Don't worry, the mic's working.
He is single by choice though, of every Tinder girl within 100 miles.
No.
Alex asked me to do this roast battle with him, which is the most roundabout way a white person has ever asked to say the N-word. We don't know each other that well, so he sent me a questionnaire that just said, "Can I say it?"
So is that a yes? Alright, when it comes to comedy, you gotta admire Jason's go for broke style. That's him doing open mics while being broke and living with his mom.
Move this man!
Alex looks like a Muppet who got canceled for touching children.
Get over here!
So, Jason is half black. I assume they're half responsible for his credit score. He still faces discrimination despite having the swagger of a fat white guy.
Alex looks like the foreign exchange school shooter, you know? Where is cafeteria?
Jason's all up to date on his Russian affairs because he still hasn't received his mail order bride. Yeah, Jason actually does animation, which is fitting because he looks like a cartoon character who's sitting next to a ticking time bomb. Ticking time bomb is also how doctors describe Jason's heart.
Don't wait, call 8.
Alex is actually a Russian sleeper agent who's terrible at his job. Every night at comedy he bombs, but no one dies.
Last joke.
Jason, I actually have a lot of respect for Jason because he's actually performed at the Cellar. That's what he calls doing Zoom shows in his mom's basement.
A lot of people are surprised to know that Alex has a girlfriend. It's true, and when she opens up, there's a smaller girlfriend than her.
Give it up for Jason and Alex! And by that I really mean just Jason! Go back, you bombed and didn't get to say it. Go to our judges, Kerryn Feehan, Maran, we'll start with you this time. What did you think of this fight?
I'd like to thank Jason for sporting the entire end of season sale from Odell's. Wait, are you Jason? I was in it for him. That's Alex?
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys are both so unmemorable. I'm sorry. No, you're Jason? Yeah, you're the first black person I've seen that has shitty shoes on. You guys have cool shoes. That's like your thing. And you're Russian?
Presumably.
Yeah, you're having more trouble fucking shitting on a poor person than Putin is right now. I don't know, that kind of got weird. You're too political. You're my friend putting blue bandana. She's mean. It's covered in piss. Who won this? Black guy. What's his name?
One vote for Jason. Geno Bisconte. We'll see if you can resist voting for the white guy who wanted to say the N-word.
Trust me. Did anyone else notice Jason's opening joke? He used the N-word, but he said axe twice. Am I the only one that noticed that? Anyway, he's so white he jerks off to the History Channel. I don't care. Nothing? Thanks,
You see how skinny those Holocaust survivors are in those History Channel documentaries? How do you not?
The Holocaust couldn't happen again, not with these gas prices. All right, look. Well, we're gonna bail on that, not the colored fella. He gets my vote.
2 votes for Jason. Fight Club will go to you guys. Is the winner of this fight Alex Shklar? Or is the winner of this fight? Or is the winner of this fight Jason Stroud? Stroud Club goes to Jason. Mark Henely, I hope your DMs are open. Robbie Goodwin.
Oh, this would have been tough for Kumia to see. This is fun. This was like watching two guys with autism connect over anime. Matt, did you only book this battle to look well dressed in comparison? What was your name again?
Alex.
Alex, you look like if Zelensky got invaded with Down syndrome. This was like the rap group Run the Fools. I love ending on the worst one. The black guy, Lemaire Lee won.
Another vote for Jason Stroud is wrapped up, but Joe Gorman, your thoughts?
Matt, nothing is wrapped up in Comedy Fight Club. All right? Look, yes, thank you. Jason, I know like you're like, man, I got this. This was easy. You had clearly the stronger act of the two. Alex, everyone's against you. Listen to this deafening silence in the room, man. Everyone's nervous, you know, you're going up against the black guy. Everyone hates Russia right now. Everyone's against you. There's one word you can say to turn everyone around on your side, and I think it will honestly reverse every other vote and win you the victory. You know what we want to hear.
Definitely for me, yeah.
Is the word Nutella?
He wants to say it. Look at his face, man. Zoom in. He's like, well, I don't know. Russian fucking things are.
It was the preferences on Thomas Jefferson's eHarmony profile.
Geno looks like he says Nutella with a hard R.
Thank God Joe didn't do this bit when Kumia was here. He would be foaming out the mouth right now to say this word. Anthony Kumia is racist. That's the joke.
It's pronounced
They get the joke, we've just beaten it to death already. 20 minutes in.
Like he does black people, right?
There's some juice in it.
So, Joe, I assume your vote goes to Jason?
I guess, Alex, I guess so.
Fight Club, give it up for the winner of this fight, Jason Stroud! Hell yeah. No one can do a handshake properly tonight. We're going to move on to our final undercard fight of the night. Fight Club, do you still have some energy? Are you ready for this fight? Introducing first, I asked other comics if Patrick's brother is good at comedy. They told me he's a decent backyard wrestler. Tristan Haggerty! And his opponent, he's like coronavirus because we're all done with him, Eli DiSabato!
But I still keep popping up everywhere! That's right. And I just told him to make a big show of shaking my hand. Well, this just got interesting.
Eli, Tristan, which one of you two wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Eli's going first, Tristan's going second. One more time, Fight Club. Are you ready for your final undercard fight of the night? Yeah! 5 jokes starting with Eli. This fight starts now.
Holy shit! And I took a second too. Do it again! Oh, I am. Do it again! Holy shit! The Haggertys are multiplying. Man, you know you come from an ugly family when Patrick is the hot one. Tristan, you look like a pile of rocks got cancer.
Eli, what is that short for? Electronic lie?
What did he say? Tristan, you're very ugly. But you are a Staten Island 10, which means you can fit 2 firemen's fists in your ass at once.
Straight up! DiSabato. In Italian, that means of Saturday.
That is true. This is the first time at Fight Club that I felt truly seen. Tris is a backyard wrestler, which is why his face looks like it's been smashed into the pavement. Because he's ugly. Okay. Go ahead.
What's your middle name?
Michael. I'm going so down and I'm fine with it. It's just a great time with 2 hopefully new friends. Tris used to be a special ed teacher at a high school, but he recently quit after his girlfriend graduated.
I made up a middle name for you.
I hope it's better.
You're Eli DiSabato.
Last Jeff.
I really hope you have more about that because there's so many questions. Okay, let's do this one. Alright, yeah, Tris, you used to be a special ed teacher, but you knew you had to quit after the school made you stop calling the kids retards.
Retard alert! I made up a song for you about your dumb name. It goes like this. Eli DiSabato, electronic lie, DiSabato of Saturday.
You got that right. You got that right.
Bruh.
Fight Club, give it up for Tristan and Eli! I didn't know we knew friends. They can bond over what they say their real height is on Tinder.
5'5", no lie, short king.
We'll go to our judges. Joe Gorman, we'll start with you. What'd you think of this fight?
Oh man, I love this fight. This had everything truly.
The DJ walked out on this.
He knew he didn't need to play any fucking music or anything. It held its own, man. I like that Eli told Tristan like make a big deal of shaking my hand, and then did it, and everyone was like, "Fuck yeah!" And then like they were like, "Tristan's not even a fucking comic." We're like, "Oh, they're throwing him to the fucking wolves, dude. He's gonna get eviscerated." I've never seen anything like that in my fucking life, dude. Tristan took it to a whole new level. He got it in his fucking mind. I've never seen that before. There was nothing he could counter it with. It was powerful. And it's like, okay, we should only support comedians in Comedy Fight Club. We shouldn't let anyone just waltz on in here and take it over. He waltzed in here and he took it from him. I've never seen anything like that before. I'm voting for Tristan, everyone.
Just one vote for Tristan Haggerty. Robbie Goodwin.
Man, Tristan, your that performance was like lost. I was so into it for the first 3 jokes because I really thought it was going somewhere, and then it was like, oh, that was it. All right, but I loved your confidence. You ready for the Daily Show?
No, that's the other Haggerty brother.
Oh, there's 3 Haggerty brothers.
There's 4.
There's 4. Do they all do mediocre comedy?
All of them except for Patrick,
Yeah, except for
who
Patrick.
does terrible comedy.
Well, Eli, you and Trevor know good jokes. Why is your shirt tucked in only in the front? Is that supposed to be?
It's called a French tuck.
Okay.
And you're called a French fag.
You know how gay you have to be a French gay? It was funny. The funniest part was seeing your confidence slowly diminish. And you started out so high, and then by the end you're like, please, someone help me.
This guy's about to sing my fake made-up name to me.
It was like watching the other guy in Pulp Fiction when Sam Jackson does his speech. He's like, I have like a 10% chance of living. I'm just gonna watch this guy do his thing. But you believe in God? Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Tristan.
Another vote for Tristan. Fight Club will go to you guys now. Do you think the winner of this fight is Eli DiSabato?
Just a Russian guy? Oh, I would have rather you stayed silent.
Just the Russian guy who knows exactly how it feels to be you now?
I know, I feel like I'm the winner because I'm the only one here who got a song made up about him.
Do you hear that? You're not a winner. Or is the winner of this fight Tristan Haggerty? Crowd vote goes to Tristan. Geno Bisconte.
What the fuck, right? Like, I don't get the, why'd you go up with the composition pad? Like, do you jerk off to the movie 7? I don't get that. Nothing.
I mean, what part is 7? What's in the box?
That's not bad. I don't get his outfit. I didn't realize so many people cuff their jeans now. And I can't believe anyone would ever fuck him if they're walking directly at him in that outfit.
Alright, fucking bandana, Jim.
Yeah. First of all, it's a headband.
You made the choice to go out like that and you go talk to me, motherfucker!
You always go for broke. You know we're not getting red votes.
Welcome back from the shitter. I should have done cocaine with you. My point is this. Really? You're the one laughing at my horse shit? Anyway, I don't remember.
Geno just needed you really badly on the last joke he told Robbie.
That's just in the advert. Which one's Eli?
This one, on the right.
The fact that I didn't know that. I'll vote for the fucking serial rapist. Okay.
One vote for the one who looks more like a serial rapist, Tristan. 4 votes now, it's all wrapped up. Kerryn Feehan, your thoughts?
I was just really in my head because I thought Robbie left and he wasn't going to hear my jokes, and I was going to hold it against him for a long time. But so thanks for coming back. What a psycho. Me. This here's my problem with you. I'm actually going to vote for you because you wrote jokes. You guys are all like transfixed by this, like, you wrote a sentence and said it like it was, okay. But You remind me of every guy I went to theater school with who couldn't figure out his sexuality because he was gay. So I don't like you. I hate the way you stand. I hate the way your hands are on your hips right now. Okay, just to make sure you're good. I don't like you, but just because, like, number one, like, is your dad like a fucking jockey that just came in legit over and over again? Who has this many short sons? Are you all this little? Are you all this short? And both of you. You're short too, Patrick.
Define little.
Let's say 5'7" and under. The whole
5'7" and
Write me a song about it, but this was fun. But
Oh man, I didn't think Patrick was the least autistic brother in his family. But that's one vote for Eli, and 4 votes for Tristan. Fight Club, give it up for the winner, Tristan Haggerty! And now, before we go to our main event, we are going to have party time with the spirit animal, the most hyped man you know. Give it up for Ben Miller!
Hello everyone, it is as always a continual honor to be your champion and to bring energy to you during this portion of the show. First up we had Lana, Epstein versus Alex Grubard, give it up for them. My favorite part is when Lana mentioned that they were actually supposed to do the battle last month and you could tell they had 2 months of preparation on them. They were both reading jokes off their phone, I can't believe people who would do that. Then we had Shklar versus Jason Stroud. Clap it up for them. It was really cool to watch Alex's first time hanging out with a black guy. That was awesome. And then last up, Tristan Haggerty versus Eli DiSabato. Clap it up for them as well. It's crazy. Tristan roasts exactly like his brother Patrick. That was very cool to watch this anorexic turtle do comedy. It's cool. Because I thought watching the first 2 battles, that like you needed to like write jokes to get laughs. But then watching Tristan, I was like, oh, you need to write less actually. Problem is they didn't write enough. And I shouldn't have written it all. Cool. Well, y'all ready for your main event? Yeah!
The spirit animal, Ben Miller! And now, Fight Club, it's time for our main event of the evening! Both of these fighters have been doing roasts in New York for years, 2 of the absolute best. So I need all the energy you have. Fight Club, one more time. Are you ready for this main event? Introducing first. He is a former Comedy Fight Club champion. He looks like his favorite pizza topping is rabies. Vevera!
All that Tiny Tim song still slaps.
How you doing tonight, Jake? You ready for this main event?
Absolutely. Let's do it.
We are going to meet your opponent now. He looks like someone dressed a llama up like Macklemore. It's Fluke Human! This is going to be a 3-round battle, 4 jokes in each round. We'll go to our judges for feedback in between each round, but we're going to pick a winner overall after all 3. First round is 4 jokes, tit for tat. Jake, Fluke, which one of you 2 wants to go first?
I'll do it.
Jake's going to go first. Fluke's going second. Fight Club, what do you say? Are you ready to kick off this main event? Yeah! 4 jokes starting with Jake. This main event starts now.
Round 1.
Oh, give it up for your host real quick, people. Give it up for your host. Do that George Washington looks even more learning disabled as he does. Does it not? Oh my God, let me just say to Fluke, I'm sorry that Matt booked you against the guy who is the spitting image of the uncle who diddled you and caused you to, be like this.
Dude, you look like you use Viagra to use a glory hole. You're the only living person I know with resting roadkill face.
Resting roadkill face is what I call his mother when she comes. She's got roughly His mother's phone face looks like Kyle Rittenhouse's cry face. Fluke is a rapper. When the other MCs tell Fluke to suck their dicks, he smiles and salivates.
Glad you could make it out tonight. Jake's a very busy man. His main job is looking for aliens, and his side hustle is defending Alex Jones on Reddit.
Perfect timing. I'll defend him right here too, man. I want to know what happened with that parking shit, you know? I keep it going for the disgraced mascot of a vape pen company. Fluke could have starred in the Lost Boys if they drank jizz instead of blood.
His real job, he works for Sirius XM, which is fitting because he has a real face for radio. Unfortunately, he also has a real voice for being a mime.
Last joke. I have this voice from fucking Fluke's mom. It adds years to your life and years to your voice. It's weird. Keep it going for Post molested a kid back in 2006. Fluke is what Pete Davidson would have been without 9/11.
Yes, sir!
That dad privilege. Right out here. Dude, you look like you tailgate cockfights. This is a weird fight for me. It feels like I'm battling me going back in time to warn me to stop doing roasts or I'll end up like this.
Fight Club, holy shit, give it up for round 1 of this main event! Go to our judges. Kerryn Feehan, we'll start with you. How do you feel about this fight after 1 round?
This feels like Back to the Future for the mentally ill. It's fucking wild. I love it. I can't believe your parents named you after both a fish and a mistake.
I'm not going to do you.
That's a terrible one. Sorry. Do I have to vote now? Aren't there 3 rounds?
No, we're going 3 rounds either way.
All right, good. I think it's pretty even right now.
Geno Bisconte, your feelings after round 1?
Look, you base the whole room on certain jokes, and when you said like he's Pete Davidson if 9/11 didn't happen, you only got to meet like that's a great joke. I mean,
Blame the crowd.
I'm not blaming the crowd. Fuck you guys. Look, all I'm trying to say is, why didn't we laugh harder at Pete Davidson's dad burning to death in a building?
Can't go back in time and save Pete's dad. And we can't go back in time and laugh at that joke.
I think it's fair to say Comedy Fight Club is Team Kanye.
Right, if we had a time machine, we'd set it to 3 hours ago, talk Fluke out of that haircut, but we don't. We don't. Really?
He was born with this hair.
Fiction. All right, I'm fucking done. I don't have any advice.
Robbie Goodwin.
This is cool. Looks like a scene where he's saying, "No son of mine will date a black girl." Jake, you remind me like if Doug Stanhope had no hope.
Put that in your phone.
I did put that in my phone. Fluke, your shoes are cool.
Oh, thank you.
That's about it. I feel like you should take that advice to the next round. Yeah. Hope you worked that into the rest of your set. Yeah, I'm excited.
Fluke's going home like the judges said my shoes were cool and a black guy's weren't tonight.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a real Fluke.
Joe Gorman.
Yeah, this is a fucking great match. So this is worthy of a headlining match. Luke, I like it, man. You come up here, you got like this swagger, but Jake, you have like this this seniority. You know, it's like this is like when like the substitute teacher is like standing up to the class clown. And the class clown's like, "You don't know me, old man." And the old man is like, "Oh yeah?" And then he schools him in basketball. So I'm waiting to see what happens next.
This is the veteran cook welcoming the new guy to the kitchen. But I'm very excited for this. We're going to move on to round 2. Fight Club, what do you say? Are you ready to continue this main event? It's going to be 4 jokes straight through now. We're starting with Fluke. Round 2 starts now.
It's cool to be here. Yeah, I just found out your name's Jake. I've seen you on stage a bunch before, but I always thought you were Steve Buscemi doing a David Tell impression. No, I know Jake. He's what you would call an OG roaster, and all that means is he's been called a gay pedophile more times than everyone here combined. Gotta show some respect. Jake's from Iowa. Slipknot is also from Iowa, the band. And I think we all wish Jake would have ended up more like Slipknot and covered his disgusting face with a mask.
One more.
Yeah, keep it going for Children of the Corn Syrup over here. If you've ever been out to Iowa, there's this real popular gas station there called Come and Go. That's also what it says on Jake's mom's tramp stamp. That shit was hard to read, man. There's like cigarette burns and shit. I had to translate it from Mandarin. It was a whole
Jake Vevera.
Fluke's mom's tramp stamp is just stretch marks. It's fucking weird. Fluke is a filthy pansexual werewolf. His mother named him Fluke because that lying bitch at Planned Parenthood said she'd get rid of him. Weinstein's victims sucked dick for a movie role. Fluke sucked dick for a premium SoundCloud account.
And another one.
Fluke was once told to stop acting black by Michael Rappaport.
Small.
Fluke's hairline is starting to recede like mine because even God hates that stupid fucking mullet.
I appreciate that.
Fight Club, give it up for round 2 of this main event. And give it up for Slip, not gonna be a good father. Go to our judges. Joe Gorman, your thoughts after round 2.
Oh, hell yeah. Fluke, I think you had the joke of the match with the Slipknot reference. But that being said, I think Jake won overall. But I don't think Fluke is losing. I think he's learning. Alright? So I think we should all move to the edge of our seats in preparation for round 3.
Robbie Goodwin.
Yes, that's loud. It's on the edge of your seats. I hope you're bating your breath too, folks. This is, I mean, you know, same thing as the first round, basically, but more. It was just good. It was
And
fun.
when both the battlers are just funny and have good jokes, not really much to say.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know, fun to watch, you know.
I mean, they're both like gay and ugly, so there's that.
You know, all I have is thinking, Fluke, I am your father.
I would have done that. That's not bad.
Yeah, thank you. So, you know, that's the kind of thing I could say, but I didn't.
So Robbie thinks it's pretty close between Cool Hand, Fluke, and Better Than Jake. Geno Bisconte.
Jake might have had the joke of the round, but Fluke had the joke of the NCAA tournament with fucking Iowa, who doesn't give a fuck about my money. You win the fucking Big Ten and you can't even win the first fucking round, and you got 140 laying the fucking points. Fuck these people. I get it. You're all white, but you can be 2 colored dudes with a fucking medicine ball.
Geno, go on as long as
I like the Jake tip for
Geno,
this
go
one.
on as long as you want. I won my Final Four too. So
Doesn't matter.
Fuck Richmond.
Iowa Hawkeyes, my ass. I'm just saying these people. Anyway, yeah, that was Iowa. Go Hawkeyes. Fair.
Anyway, I think we're all shot that Geno lost money on a sports bet. But
They don't give a fuck about my money!
Kerryn Feehan.
It feels like Kumia did kind of pop.
No, Kumia would have been funny.
Here's the thing. I watched a porn, not on purpose. It was like on in the background. I was already done. But it was a driver's ed teacher making his student blow him so he could pass. Very much reminded me of this scenario right now. So, I mean, I like the jokes too, but I'm also aroused.
How are you laying 7 points in the opener?
Listen, it's like you're speaking yelling French at me. I don't understand any of the words you're saying. I'm sorry you lost your money. Do we vote now? Or this is just round 2, right?
This is just round 2.
Alright, so nobody tell everybody how bad I bombed during this judging round.
Fight Club, we're going to move on to round 3. What do you say? Are you ready to pick a winner and find out who is the winner of this you ready for round 3 of this main event? Yeah! 4 jokes starting with Jake. Round 3 starts now.
Final round.
Dude, we didn't even bet on the Hawkeyes in Iowa. What the fuck are you doing? I didn't tell you that's gonna happen. We gotta wrap this one up quick before Fred Durst's pubic hairs ODs on fucking prescription cough syrup. Fluke looks like if one of the guys from the Capitol riot started transitioning.
Jake has a drinking problem. It started to get really bad when he figured out he could actually drink booze through his mouth as well as his asshole.
Perfect. I started drinking booze through my asshole after I fucked Fluke's mom. She's in weird stuff, and by golly, so am I. You know? Thank you, little lesbian. How's this guy gonna be a rapper when the only time he's hard is when vegan pizza is half off?
Sure, that's just pricey. Dude, you look like you got like 10% of the way into transforming into the Hulk and then you ran out of meth. He doesn't think COVID's real. Asked him why. He said he was eating bats way before it was trendy. He turned out fine. So.
I also ate out Fluke's mom and didn't get sick, so fuck you, Fauci. You know? I didn't take any of your goddamn medicine. Keep it going for machine gun Kegels. When Fluke started rapping, Spotify said, "Little Dickie's already taken." He said, "That's okay, I got a micro Dickie."
Perfect timing.
Jake hosts a podcast called Love Guru. It's where he gives relationship advice to his fans who send them in their homemade bestiality pornos.
Last joke.
By bestiality pornos, he means videos of my fans fucking his mom. Thank you, Lincoln parked outside of Chuck E. Cheese with his The priest who molested Fluke was a premature ejaculator because even pedophiles give him the light early.
Emotional damage.
So, we're friends through comedy. I know it looks like we met fighting over Oxycontin. I was over at Jake's place recently. We were hanging out, and his dog actually bit me on the thumb. I was like, that's weird. Usually just Jake does that.
Fight Club, give it up for this main event! Holy shit, a great battle. I knew it would be good because if Jake's baby actually makes it to term, it will be a Fluke human. So, we'll go to you guys first. Fight Club, do you think the winner of this fight is Jake Vevera? Or is the winner of this fight Fluke human? Ooh, crowd vote goes to Jake. We'll go to our judges. Kerryn Feehan, we'll start with you. Overall, after all 3 rounds, who do you think won this fight?
Listen, Fluke, you're gonna be great at selling jewelry on Canal Street. You're just gonna make, you're gonna figure something out. You're gonna make money. Just not comedy. You were good. It was kind of funny because you work at Sirius, you said, and then your joke was about like a Spotify account, and I was like, whoa. I found that interesting. None of the jokes really did it for me. I like the facts. I got really into the info.
Oh, so you listen to InfoWars then?
No, but you were funnier. You like grown up bugle boy, ball guy. You were funnier, and like I said, big. Maybe merch, you know what I mean? Just like that's your vibe, I think. Just like you can sell those like cups. You can write Fluke human on them. You can put like a fish and like a question mark. You know what I mean? Like 2 parents and like a question mark. Like what do we call it? Like a mistake or a fish? I don't know. I want to be okay.
I want you to sit in the fact that you called back to a joke that didn't work the first time.
I am obsessed with it. I'm so sorry. I do apologize. I probably shouldn't have smoked pot. I consulted Geno on that, and he told me to. So,
Kerryn, why don't you go ahead and blame the crowd?
I mean, now I gotta see what he's saying. You won.
Another vote for Jake Vevera. Geno Bisconte.
I want you to know, Fluke, what's that? You're good. Like this? Should I just do a bunch of Holocaust jokes? That's all they seem to like. Millions of Jews escaped during the Holocaust into the atmosphere. All right.
Whoa, Geno. Millions? Come on.
Okay. This guy gets it. All right. Fluke, the world's gonna need another Andy Dick in a couple of years. The guy's homeless. You're doing great. But yeah, and the look. You just commit to the bit. You're on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
It's the end of fucking music. But I'm gonna say, Jake gets the fucking W, and fucking you stick with what you're doing, buddy. Stick with what you're doing, all right? Because I don't know what goes on with that, but that's fantastic. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll sit on the subway reading the Diary of Anne Frank, and then I'll slam it on the ground and scream, "What is taking the fucking Germans so long?" She's in the, thank you, the illegal immigrant gets it. All right.
That was a vote for Jake. I like that Geno says how to touch the white rapper as he would be a black person. Like, Robbie Goodwin.
I mean, what's so funny is that Geno's going into his act right now.
And that's the old album. This will make the only album.
And it still didn't work.
I know. That, you know, your jokes are all right, but I was mostly looking at the shoes the whole time. Those are nice shoes. Jake won, I think. You guys are just kind of boring. I don't know.
They just good comedians, had good jokes. And
Yeah,
all
it's solid. Nothing to say.
Why can't you guys suck like the rest of the comics on the show?
Should I go with my act?
What would Adam Sandler think of this fight?
It's not very good. It's not very good. I think both of you guys could just go with it. Geno's right. I blame the crowd. That's a ringer. That's a ringer. Nah, you guys are great. Oh, all right. Okay.
That was a vote for Jake also.
Yeah.
It's wrapped up with Joe Gorman.
Once again, Matt, I have to stress, nothing is wrapped up, all right?
Here we go.
Fluke, I think it's like, everyone keeps saying, like, everyone's telling you, like, you're like an amateur, but you've been around a bit, right?
A few years, yeah.
A few years, huh? Yeah, fucking grow up, everyone. I think you guys can, I do think you learned a lot from him. I wouldn't be surprised if I see you at an open mic wearing a flannel shirt at one point because Jake had such an impression on you. And I think that being said, you gotta take the L on this one because Jake is a unanimous winner of Comedy Fight Club, man. I vote for him too, man.
Another vote for Jake Gorman, Fight Club. Great man, and then we'll give it up to the winner, Jake Vevera. And now to wrap us up is the official goofball of Comedy Fight Club. Give it up for Patrick Haggerty.
What a show. Hey everyone, happy Women's History Month, huh? Happy Women's History Month. Yeah. Whoa, Women's History Month, more like Women's Herstory Conf. Bunch of cunts. Hello everyone and welcome to America's favorite game show. Call everyone on the show a faggot. It's where I mention one of the people on this show and I call them a faggot! Hey, Alex Grubard, you're a faggot! And Lana Epstein, boy oh boy, now that girl is a bitch! And Eli DiSabato, oh, he's a grand old fag, he's a fine fag. The land I love, the home of the free and the gay. Every heart beats true for the red, white, and Jew, and there's never a boast or fame. So that all acquaintances be forgotten. Keep your eye on the grand old fag. You want to get Tristan Haggerty? looking. He's got some genetics, that guy. Alex Sklar, on the other hand, total fad. He went against Jason Stroud. Man, that guy sure was Chinese. And the main event, give it up for that main event. Wow. Jake Vevera versus Fluke Human. Jake Vevera's initials are gay. He went against Fluke Human, and Fluke is a type of fish, which is fitting because Fluke is a faggot. Alright guys, that's it for me. Thanks so much. It's over.
Thank you, Patrick Haggerty. Fight Club, I need to give it up for all the battlers you saw on this show tonight, all of our judges. This show will be on YouTube Thursday night, youtube.com/Comedy Fight Club. Subscribe to the channel, patreon.com/Comedy Fight Club for bonus content, 6th Street Apparel for Comedy Fight Club t-shirts. Thank you all very much. Have a good night.